Ugh, I look insane today. July 4th was fucking crazy, dude. Oh, man. Phil helped me refuse to take his sunglasses off. That is not news. Do not send me that. I wish I could not get alerts. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to not get alerts. How to stop Chrome from giving alerts. Open your browser, Chrome settings, content notifications. Settings. What was the next one? Content. Where the fuck is content? Do you want to bring up bar and some weights? I have nowhere to put that. Oh, I just don't want fucking notifications going on during this goddamn cast. During this goddamn. All right, let's try this.
Hey everybody.
Oh my god.
Today we are going to learn how to
That was so loud.
in Google Chrome to stop annoying pop-up. First, open Google Chrome on your computer.
Okay.
Click the three-dot menu in the top right corner and
Okay.
select Settings.
Okay.
Go to Privacy and Security.
Privacy and security.
Then click Site Settings. Select Notifications from the list.
Notifications.
Toggle the switch off to block notification requests completely or remove specific websites from the allowed list. Chrome will no longer show notification pop-ups
awesome.
from those sites.
That's awesome. Okay, we did it. We can finally be men. Men. We're manly men. We're men in tights. We roam around the forest wearing our tights. We're men. We're men in tights. So don't look at us down, or else we will fight. We may look like pansies, but don't you... Waves of quad, the gentleman. Percent app data incoming. Hey, Yahoo. We gotta find this. We gotta find it. History. Downloads? Question mark? Heirloom meme. That's not what I want, dude. That is not what I want. I don't want no heirloom meme. What about this guy? Oh, there it is. There it is, boys. We found it. R22 versus Sasha. Such a sweet, sweet Anna. Okay. Okay, we did it. We hacked into, oh my god, it's Deep Sea Sasha. Hello. Hello, Deep Sea Sasha. It's nice to see you. Happy 4th. Happy 250 fucking years to America, dude. We did it. 250 is a huge milestone. I don't know. I spent it in a kitchen cooking. I was not happy about it. But I made a fuck ton of money. I'll tell you that right now. We had 2 guests. We had 2 different parties stay over this weekend. One for 2 nights, one for 1 night. I made like $1,200 off this weekend. But is that enough to justify selling my soul so that I don't know. Sometimes I wish I was a vagabond and I didn't have to go to work. But I like having a house. Having a house is cool too. But yeah, working is such a scam. How did we all How did we as a species fucking create this system so that this is what we do, dude? Like, this is the best we could come up with. Oh, this is a lot. This is getting into a lot right before the semifinals, but man, I really think sometimes this is all a scam. I'll tell you what, I'm a very happy person, but I hate going to work, and I like my job. I just want to sit home and be with my wife and my dog. All right, and that said, I think we should get into this cast before we really actually get depressed. Because this is a very exciting cast here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fucking get into it. I am so excited. Deep Sea Sasha versus R22. Are you kidding me? Do you know what this is like? This is like the Padawan and the Master Jedi coming together and fighting it out. Dukes of Hazzard, duking it out. This is really cool. R22 is not only a student of the game, but is a student of Sasha. So I want to talk about this before we go in. Fuck it. We'll talk about it in the beginning of game one because I don't give a fuck, dude. Here we go. So here's the thing. R22, last year's champion. By the way, look at them. Snake Boar, both of them. Look at them. Identical decks, except R22 has the utility of lizards and Sasha the utility of moles. Both macro map. Oh my god. Wow, what a map for game one. Okay, so much to unpack here. But really quick. So R22, right? Student of Sasha, learned the game from Sasha. This is like a complete student versus the teacher scenario here. R22 usually picks the KSR, of course, respecting the teacher, Sasha. Sasha gets to pick KSR first and gets to be in the lovely green. Now, here's the thing. R22, champion of last year, takes down Master Tatanka, who we all love and respect. However, that is a completely different matchup, right? Sasha and Tatanka, completely different styles. Now, you could say that Sasha has a more fundamental, I'm doing air quotes, fundamental style, a style of just like no nonsense, just gonna, I'm going to build the good units, and I'm gonna come at you, and if you're weak, I'm gonna break your fucking ankles and tear you down. Now, Tatanka does have the fundamentals down. That's not what I'm saying here. That's not his playstyle, though. Tatanka's playstyle is he looks at all the angles, and he tries to get advantages in that way. I like to think of myself as that kind of player, but that's why I lose to Tatanka, is because he sees like 360 degrees of angles. So what I'm trying to say is R22 has basically copied the style of Sasha. So I predict that this is actually a better matchup for Sasha than it is a better matchup for Tatanka. And I think that we're going to see Sasha probably win this series. As I say that, R22 takes out 2 pigs with this Lizard Harass. This is exactly what we saw R22 versus Tatanka in last year's finals. R22 using those lizards in the early game to get an advantage and to spring him into the lead later into the game. Now, I'd really like to see how this goes, because right now they're both on one base, but like I said before, this is a macro map. Like, in what universe should this be a one base versus one base? Well, only the worst universe. So let's see an expansion here, boys. We want to see it. We want to see the macro. That's what I'm talking about. R22 getting ahead, getting those snakes, and Sasha selling his snakes there and getting an expansion as well. So here we go. R22 Squizzard Snake, very, very powerful composition. Snakes have a lot of health, and it's a very explosive comp. And then when you have the snakes, you can go through the army pretty well. You can tank with snakes. If you want to attack with the snakes, you can come at these crazy angles and then kind of poison down the pigs. QQ, poison is when something bites you and you get poisoned. They're venomous snakes. Okay, guys, they're venomous snakes. The venom, you're venoming down the pigs. Does that sound better? I don't think so. You're venoming down. I'm poisoning down. Maybe poison sounds better, but venom is technically correct. You know what? Do not at me. I am not here for that. I'm not here to speak correctly. I'm here to cast the semifinals of the greatest game ever created. That is tooth and tail, guys. I am so fucking hyped. Let's go. Sasha getting into Falcons. Get up those 4 cams. I am seeing tech here, boys. But yeah, the game is gonna slow down here. But R22 100% in the lead because he took out those 2 pigs in the beginning. So they're both just slowing it down. There's no reason for Sasha to attack. There is no window. I like that R22 is going into this Squizzard Cam. Squizzard Cam, if you guys didn't know, can actually deal with almost anything. My theory is that Squizzard Cam Badger is actually the greatest composition in Tooth and Tail. I don't think there is a better one. Do not at me. Actually at me, and I will best of 9 you, because I'm out of the tournament and I haven't been doing best of series, and I'm really upset about it. Every time I get knocked out of this tournament, dude, I get depressed for like 2 months until the next tournament rolls around again. I really do love competing in RTS, man. It's so much fun. The leveling wars that goes into these matches is so good. I mean, the fact that Fleur and I are 1 game away from winning. Oh no, was it 4-2 or 4-3? I don't remember anymore. I think it was 4-2. He beat me, and then Melvin 4-0s him. Like, insane. The amount of skill difference between players and like the matchups of each player. That's why I think it's so interesting for Sasha and R22 to meet in the semifinals. Like I said, both of them have a very similar style. I mean, literally look at their decks. There's 1 unit pick difference, and you're going to see R22 change up his decks. He'll go into moles, he'll go into lizards. You'll even see him go into toads, and he'll switch up his tier 3. He's one of the best players at deck selection that I saw. His deck selection in the last tournament was like iconic, and I just have to praise him because, you know, sometimes you watch these top players just not change their decks, and you're just like, dude, technically, like, I know what you're going to do, and I should just be able to pick unit X and beat you. And you know, we literally saw that last championship again, like, what was it, Murloc versus Melvin, and Murloc just went 1 base ferret every game, and Melvin couldn't, Melvin's like, are we still bringing up this fucking series? Yes, Melvin, it was iconic, dude. Anyway, R22 really great at unit deck selection, and I'd like to see him overcome his student versus teacher dynamic with Sasha by winning this match. But Sasha in great form. Sasha's been practicing a lot. And like I said, I'm just super excited about this series. Love the bonfire here for R22. Just getting a little bit extra income. Like I said, R22 is ahead in this game. He's waiting for his boar. He's got 6 cam. He's going up to 8 falcons. I wonder, you know, there's no snakes here for R22. The snakes will help DPS down the boar. Sasha going into a lot of moles. I don't know how much this helps when it's boar versus board to have moles, honestly. But you know, I don't know if I'm allowed to have an opinion, boys. I got knocked down in a round of 16. Here we go. Boar coming down. Really great choke for R22. This should be a great fight for him, in all honesty. And a big explosion. And a falcon remains for R22, so everything has to run here for Sasha. But Sasha keeps the boar alive. Amazing. Really good fight there by Sasha. Takes just a slightly better fight by keeping that boar alive. Pretty frustrating fight there for R22, who, like I said, like, he got that early game advantage. And the fact that Sasha went up a hill, in a choke, into a boar, like, on on paper, I don't know if it could have been a worse scenario for Deep Sea Sasha to be taking a fight. Like, oh yeah, Sasha has great fundamentals. Takes a fight up a ramp in a choke into a boar. Like, QQ, do you know what you're talking about? Like, I don't know, dude. This is what the semifinals looks like in the best game ever created, though. So here we go. Gonna give that boar a bath. Sasha massing up these Falcons, going up to 8 once again. Still 6 cams on the ground though for R22. You know, that does provide a lot of tanking unless Sasha is, you know, hard focusing on them. Six cams is a lot of cams, but there's not much here on the ground here for Sasha, so I don't know if the 6 cams is going to be great or not. I like the idea of going a lot of Squizzer, but this board deals with it so well. The nice thing about Squizzer is that, oh my god, look at this! Okay, I wasn't paying attention to R22's commander. I think he went here and then burrowed back after clicking. That was pretty sick. That would have been like a 360 nose scope, dude. That was pretty sick. Sasha playing a little bit more careful. Look, not even giving the boar a bath anymore. He's like, okay, I just gotta move my units over here and make sure that I don't get out tricked by R22. Okay, R22 gonna go for it. I think this is. Oof. Did find a great angle. And Tooth and Tail, all about those angles. Tooth and Tail, all about the angles here, boys. I like that he's taking this expansion once again. Not a great spot for cams. I mean, there's not going to be a really great spot. You'd have to, like, go over here. Yeah, there's just not a great cam flank area. Like, this is anti-cam terrain here. As you can see, look at this water. Chameleons hate water, dude. They hate it. They said, don't give me a bath. I hate the water. But really, they smell bad and they need one. I like these 3 lizards. Okay, yeah, 6 lizards. That's what we needed, R22. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. I'll pop a beer open to that one and pop open a brewski beer. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna go down cold. Okay, that boar is flame on! Oh, one cam gets taken out. Okay, can we focus down the Falcons of Sasha? That's what R22 needs to do. And I think he's actually doing a good job of it. The board doesn't matter so much when you just need Falcons. Oh, man. Sasha got to take this game. Game 1 going to Sasha. R22 with the lead in the beginning, but Sasha was able to stabilize. Very good game by Sasha. Sasha. Alright, game 2. We are at 1-0. For Deep Sea Sasha Gray. And this is what I'm talking. Dude, look at this mid-range deck by R22. Sasha going with the wolf. This wolf will never get up in any universe. I don't know if it's Marvel. I don't know if it's DC, but it's not getting up, dude. Sasha dropping lizards and moles, like, there's nothing, there's no utility. So it's just like we're probably just going to see a cam opener from Sasha. Usually when you go tier 2 oriented decks, you do squirrel cam into your other tier 2. Sasha also playing with the snake opener. I think it's harder to do snake opener when you just have squirrel. That's just a me thing though. In my brain it doesn't gel, but I mean, these players are just figuring out these openers that are just like beyond me at this point. I mean, as soon as I got knocked out of the, at the championship, I was playing Inscription every day. Just like, okay, I don't want to play. I just, it's hard to grind when you have nothing to grind for, boys. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see how Deep Sea Sasha wants to open. I'd imagine R22 wants to get into Raccoons pretty early on, which would make the snake opener pretty good by Sasha. But yeah, in my mind, cam opener makes the most sense with these tier 2 oriented decks. Cam is just like, when you're even on food, it's good. When you're ahead in food, it's good. When you're behind, it can actually also be good. Skunks can just be so vulnerable. Look at this mole rush by R22. Okay, good. That's really good. A little tempo swing there. R22, I would imagine, just puts down 2 raccoons now. Okay, no. Going for Chameleons himself. This is the random move out. I hope Sasha gets punished for this. This is typical Sasha, just like, I'm going across the map. Like, this is kind of like tilt in my mind. He's like, there's no way you have units. You were building moles. And he's kind of right. There's only 3 squirrels here. Will Sasha be able to get some damage here? I would imagine a pig goes down here. Toad coming through doesn't get a connection. Does get a pig, but at what cost? That's pretty even trade. Is it? No, that's a pretty good trade there for R22. It looks like he only lost a couple squirrels there, like 2 squirrels, 3 squirrels, and 2 toads. For 7 squirrels, maybe it's just better for Sasha. Maybe it's just better. It's just better. So glad you're streaming, Mr. Tickle. Love you. Thanks, RTYST. Bro, those toads are so bad. Alright, Deep Sea Sasha coming in with the cams. Oh my god, dude. He's going after Warrens. Good toad connections, though, by R22, but the cams come in for the flank, and Deep Sea Sasha takes that fight like a goddamn semifinals champion, dude. R22 gonna take this farm. I almost said river. There's nothing that looks like a river in this on this screen, but that's what I was thinking in my mind. Please excuse me, guys. I am an idiot. Don't drop out of college like I did. It's not a good thing. You might look at QQ and say, wow, this guy's got it all. I got everything but a degree, boys. So here we go. Sasha getting the 2 skunks up. He's going to be able to put on pressure. R22 just has squirrel cam. The thing about this is if Sasha wants to attack across the map, and R22 sets up a good flank with the chameleons, he puts them out around here, and Sasha moves up their forces this way, the cams can get behind this 12 squirrel and actually do so much damage. But here we go. R22 not getting the... Okay. Sasha looking for the cams. Oh, man. One of them gets taken out. I think this is all but done here for R22. I don't know how he holds on here after losing a cam like that. And Sasha targeting the cams with his own... Oh, man, this is just game over. Game 2 going to Sasha. It's going to be 2-0. 2-0 for Deep Sea Sasha. Like I said, it's student versus teacher. They have very similar styles. I have to almost give it to Sasha, but I hope it's not a complete blowout. I would imagine R22 is going to fight back. He's going to be like, alright, guys, I gotta pull it together here. I know top streamer QQ will be streaming this game. You know, everyone in the community is like, QQ, you're the greatest of all time. Of course, I'd be streaming this, and I have to agree with the community that I am the greatest of all time. Maybe not the greatest caster, maybe not the greatest player, but I am the greatest of all time in your heart. So let's all give it up for me, because I am an arrogant son of a bitch. All right, R22 going with the wolf deck. Dropping the toads for the moles. So now we've seen him use lizards. We've seen him use the toads, and now we've seen him pick into these moles. Wait a second, didn't he have... He had actually moles and toads last game, as we saw. So R22's not afraid to spice things up. He's got the paprika, he's got the oregano. Does he have the garlic powder? I don't know. It's the one we all love. So it's one we all want to see. So R22, can you pull it together here, sir? Deep Sea Sasha using such a vanilla deck. This is the deck that, Sasha uses when he goes to work every day. This is like the 9 to 5 deck. Like your dad sits you down. He's like, listen here, sonny boy. If you want to win a game of tooth and tail, you're gonna use the squirrels. You're gonna use falcons, chameleons, skunks. You're gonna put a wolf in there, and then you get a flex slot. You understand me, boy? You're gonna have a flex slot. You can put whatever you want in that slot. And Deep Sea Sasha goes, Daddy, I'm gonna use the snakes. He's like, I'm proud of you, son. The snake is good against the badger. The snake is good against nonsense openers. I'm proud of you. So Deep Sea Sasha not disappointing his father, picking this deck to ensure victory in all stages of the game. I love to see it. R22 also picking the wolf deck, but with moles. Now what the moles let you do is, if Sasha ever decides to greed too much or overplays his hand in any way, R22 will be able to build the moles and absolutely crush Sasha. Okay, here comes the snakes. This is what I call the gimmick opener. Sasha gets a pig and a squirrel. Oh man. I really think this is such a gimmick. R22 is just like slightly out of position, so Deep Sea Sasha gets value. One day I will prove, like, I've like, if you do a lizard opener, like, this is why I love lizards. It's just like, it just shuts this nonsense down so much. R22 trying to, okay, this is where you can get tricked. Like, there is a mill up, and he's attacking it, but he's getting focused in. Sasha gonna try and tag things down. Okay, snakes? Did they do enough with their tagging? Oh, R22 kind of spreading out his damage. Okay, he gets a Warren. That's actually big. So he takes out all the tier 2 and a Warren. Not a bad attack. He weakens the mill. That's not the biggest deal. The mill is when your opponent builds a mill and the other player attacks, you don't need to actually commit to the attack. I'm glad that R22 got this Warren. That's really good. But it's almost like sometimes it can be a trick that this mill exists. Like, I would love for R22 to go and pick out another mill now. I think that'd be a really strong play. And then actually just do another attack. Because we're ahead. Like, with our next 60 food. Okay, he's going to go for moles, though. Look at this. Oh my god, R22 got to commit, dude. R22, do you have a girlfriend? Because you obviously do not have commitment issues. I am a big fan of R22 right now. This is a guy that you can rely on. And that's the kind of guy I want in my fucking corner, dude. As a married man, I'll tell you what. That's really hot. Alright, R22 taking a great fight so far. These moles just soaking up so much health. And the snake tags are just going on these moles right before they die. Like, snakes not getting their value like they wanted to. One snake does live, but 3 farms go down. A pretty decent trade there. All things considered, like, not worth just having 1 farm up, in my opinion. However, were these farms, the starting farms, we're about to find out here in 15 seconds. Would it have been better for R22 to take the fight up here? I don't know. This mill does have a lot of health to chew through. R22 taking... Okay, so two of these farms were not starting farms, which puts Sasha at 3 farms, R22 at 4, with a new mill on the way. This is great for R22. In my opinion, this is good for R22. Plus, he's got raccoons, which are just, like, gaining food all the time. Which is super sexy, dude. Like, look at this guy. He's just like, oh yeah, food is good. Food is great. Look at him. +1, +1, +1. Dude, this is half a pig. That's so good. So now we see farming simulator happening here. R22 falling a little bit behind in eco. Sasha doesn't see the cell. We're going to see moles put down again, I would imagine. Okay, Sasha has to sell this front farm. You're so greedy. Just sell it, dude. What do you think you're going to hold on here? This is ridiculous. I hope Sasha gets punished here. In my heart of hearts. This is a good angle. This is a great angle here for R22. Snake gets taken out instantly. I'm not sure if Sasha sold. I think he might have sold that. Again, great arc here for R22. He's going to take out the other snake. And another Warren. Really good fight here. Is it enough? R22 pulling back. Good pullback. Good pullback. Wow. Sasha deletes their snakes. Remember, a couple Warrens went down there, so Sasha only at 9 squirrels. R22 held on pretty well there. Wow. This game is all but over, I think, boys. I think R22 has done it. I think he just needs to put the nail in the coffin because Dracula is trying to rise. But let me tell you something. It's about to be daylight, boy. So R22 Does buy the raccoon before putting down the farm once again. Eco slightly better for Sasha, but I think with the raccoons gaining food the entire game, I think it's been the equalizer. And just slightly better fights. Actually, the fights have been better in Sasha's favor. But the value that R22 has gotten, he took out these 3 pigs. He took out a Warren in almost every single one of the fights except for one of them. Um, that stuff adds up a lot. Like each Warren's 60 food. You have to rebuild it. It's huge. And you can't sell. Like the selling mechanic goes down the drain once it's dead, right? You can't sell something that's dead. Come on, dude. It's just basic math. So 12 squirrels versus 2 raccoons versus 12 squirrels. Let's do the math there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give it to the raccoon player. So here we go. Look at these ants, dude. Of course, Sasha picks KSR, so we have the ant skin going on here. This is so crazy. I guess you need to just be as greedy as possible as Sasha, but like, what else are you supposed to do in this scenario? You can't just put down tier 2. You just have to defend and wait for R22 to get bored and attack. Chonkers. R22. What's the plan here? We have 8 farms now. Do we just build moles? We find the angle again. That was a good angle before, because now we can take out this one and maybe a pig or 2 before Sasha has to back up. And then this is kind of a good spot for Sasha to be at. Using those Melvin Warrens to tank a little bit. I actually think this is partly for tanking. Ooh, this is pretty risky. R22 though doesn't look like he's geared up to attack quite yet. If he sees this tier 2 and sniffs it, oh, does he sniff it? He's not sniffing, dude. R22 never to be called dog-like, that's for sure. Not sniffing around. The skunks are pretty good, man. Skunk is paid for. Okay, he sees the tier 2. Do we pull the trigger? Oh my god, I think it's time. I think it's time to pull the trigger. This is good. He knows he has the tech advantage. Sasha's out of position. Wow, he's gonna take out some Warrens. This is such a good angle for R22. Great angle here, just absolutely decimating Sasha's forces. The skunk is gonna be annoying, but it's only one skunk. The raccoons can just come up and do whatever they want. Wants to save it. Does let one die. But huge fight there for R22. That's going to be it, boys. Game 3 going over to R22. And it's now 2-1 for Sasha. Great game there by R22. Great game by R22. We're going to game 4, boys. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sasha making his dad proud by using this wolf deck. R22 making me proud by picking toads. Wolf, when forces collide. Holy cow, look at this map. Let's talk about this map. This is crazy. This is insane. R22 built an island in the Mediterranean Sea. Nobody can touch him, dude. He's untouchable. Look at this. How do you ever attack this? Like, yeah, I guess with your cams, this would be such a good lizard map. So crazy. Cams are also super strong in this map. Everything is so far. I cannot believe how big this map is. I don't know if I've seen this in competitive play. This big of a map. This is like, what is this, like 13 screens away? This is insane, dude. So like you spawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screens away from your opponent. That is so crazy. I've seen spawns where you're like 3 screens away. Crazy big map. Easy natural for both players. Third base a little bit more out there, a little bit harder to defend, but still very possible to get third base. So Sasha loses with the deck and then says, I need to pick this deck again. Doesn't change it up. That is typical Sasha. Doubling down. Huge blackjack player. If you guys didn't know, Deep Sea Sasha, big blackjack player. He sees the 11. He's going to double down no matter what. Even against the ace, dude. R22 is the ace. Love to see it. What a man. Both players opening cams once again. Like I said, student versus the teacher. It's very it's nice to see them opening the same. It's kind of cute actually. In my opinion, it's kind of cute. Big fan of cute guys. Yeah, I love cuteness. Oh wow, look at this little cam. Wow, this is incredible. This is a great setup. Too bad that Sasha has the same idea. R22 is he out of position? He's gonna sell, but he's gonna get wrecked a little bit because his cam was across the map. Wow. Sasha loses 2 cams for that. For one, like R22 sold 1, loses a cam and a pig. Eco obviously better for Sasha, but honestly, with how well that went for R22, I don't think it really matters. Wolf going down for R22, I kind of like this. I like to see him take these 2 farms as well. Don't get stuck in the mindset where oh, Sasha. Not scouting. The Deep Sea Sasha scout. Not happening. If there's one thing I'd love to just talk about is Sasha is sometimes can be the deadliest scouter, and then we see shit like that where he stops right here in this bush. He goes, "Oh, this bush has no blueberries. I've scouted enough." There you go. There's the Deep Sea Scout. He sees the wolf completing. What is the move here? Do we build more skunks? No, dude. Of course not. We build more cams. Falcons. You just build tier 2. Now, this is like the Melvin trick, right? Like, you build a tier 3 and then you really just take a third base and you don't attack. And then your opponent like builds a bunch of tier 2 and then like they get stuck in this weird. Okay, what is this? This attack should never work in any universe. He built 2 tier 2 wards and then went across the map. Is he waiting for 1 falcon and 1 cam? Okay, guys, this is tactically the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, good retreat. Doesn't get punished. Sasha could have been absolutely punished there. Puts down the Wolf Warren. That's fun to say. Wolf Warren. That's a fun one to say. Francisco. Oh, man. Okay. So R22 buffing up his pigs, dude. These pigs are getting buff. Love to see it. Look at them pigs working so hard. Get them some water. You know what? Good thing they're next to the water, dude, because they're going to get tired really quick. These poor piggies. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home. Sasha going back and forth, selling his units off like they're nothing, like they're trash. Like I sell you to the market. Sasha just selling away. R22 saving his pennies for a rainy day. Building a lot of falcons. This is big R22 style, like mass falcons. No one taking a third base. I love this third base here for R22. I love just getting up on the high ground here. This is a really powerful base to take and start getting health. I actually wouldn't even mind him just to like flex his muscles out on the map, like right over here in this corridor, because then he can take this base and then just starve Sasha out. Like it's a tactical win to take this base. Really good. I like this a lot by R22. I don't know if I love this. This is the one way like you can really throw the game here. But we're gonna see it. Here we go. He's trying to come in here. Lots of falcons here for R22, bursting down the entire army of Sasha. He's just so much more ahead. Skunk's doing basically nothing in this fight, except for tanking. Good backup, good backup. You don't want to lose your wolf. If you lose the wolf, the game is literally over. Oh my god, we have to back up. We have to back up. Don't overextend. Okay, okay. Whew. R22 has the third base. He has a farm on it. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Get that wolf back! Get that wolf back! Oh no, oh no. This is not good, boys. Oh, R22 just makes it back in time. You like how I'm creating this fabricated drama? You like that, boys? Like I said, great place for R22 to be. This was such a smart decision to take this base and just now stay on this high ground. R22 took the fight. Sasha's army will never be as big as it once was. And now R22 can just match. Look at this. Sasha has 2 Falcons. Going up to 6 cam. Against 8 Falcon 4 cam. Bunch of toads here. The toads would be great against these 21 squirrels if R22 can make the connections. It really all comes down to the connections, dude. Just like getting a job. Like, it's all about who you know, not what you know. So let's see those connections. Let's see what you got. I'm ready for it, dude. This is a lot of squirrels, but this is 9 toads. R22 could literally left click. He needs to focus fire these toads. Here we go. They they go all on the cams. This could be good for Sasha. Oh my god, he relied so heavily on those toads, dude. No! Oh no! Wow. Wow. Wowie wowie. 3-1 now for Sasha. That was game 4, and then we're going to game 5. Wow. I thought that was a big R22 win. Okay. We have last map, which is like almost like the coolest map gen ever. Then you get this map. Like, really? What is this base? Excuse me, sir? You got the coolest red tree over here. Is there any other red trees? Oh, there's a bunch of them, dude. This is... I like this tile set. I like these trees. You got the aspen trees. This is an aspen. If you guys don't know what an aspen is, they're a beautiful tree that turn this color in the fall. So this is a fall environment as we see it. Very beautiful. Probably in the western hemisphere. Now in Colorado, the aspen, every single one of the aspens that you see is a clone of one tree that was brought there. And that is a true story. They're all clones. Clone trees are the only trees. So there's a fun fact for you. All right, R22 drops the squirrels and drops the lizards and toads. No utility this time. And Sasha dropping skunks for moles. This is most likely a one base map. Although for R22, this is a heavily protected second base. They're both opening. No, Sasha going cams. R22 finally opening raccoons. This is what we saw him do against Tatanka in the championships last. I'm surprised we haven't seen him open raccoons this season, or at least in this series. Oh, excuse me. What are we trying to see here? Oh, I thought that was gonna be Commander Death for sure. So double raccoon? Oh, no, raccoon cam, and double cam for Sasha. Now here's the thing about the better micro player will actually win with raccoon chameleon than with 4 chameleon. It really depends on the reveal on the commander. The commander reveal, sorry, on the chameleons. Look at that, R22 looking for cams. I like the spot check. This is a really smart thing that he just did. Like he was checking for chameleons up here, because this is like if I was trying to set up something, like I'd probably put it on this cliff, or okay, there is a little gap here, just so you guys know. Like you can't see it, but on the mini map, if you look in the bottom left here, you can actually see a gap here for commanders to go, and that can be a great little way for you in your game. if you're confused about terrain, to just look at the minimap, because the minimap will tell you everything you need to know about your commander walking ability. Okay, R22 sees this move out. He sees the lack of a second base. He has to know this is a classic Sasha attack, and all we need to do is literally defend. I would even go as far as to say, like, we should take this base and try and make it tank for us. This is insane that we're trying to put down skunks in this moment. But he makes a correct read, and Sasha's not attacking. I would have been scared if I didn't do a full scout and see the tier 2 warren go down. It really looked like to me that Sasha was going to attack, so good on R22 to make the right decision and go skunks here. I like that he has skunks, he has the raccoons, he has the cams. This is really nice. Sasha not looking to attack. Where is the value in attacking a one-base player all the way across the map? Especially, it's a long rush distance, so by the time that Sasha gets across the map, you know, R22 could have like 1 or 2 more squirrels. Look at this. The raccoon's just gaining value slowly. Just for existing. Just for existing. So 6 cams here for Sasha. Very heavy on the cams. But also heavy on the squirrels. The skunks will do really nice against this. And so will the raccoons. Raccoons tend to overshoot, but if they're focusing on the chameleons, especially, like I said, if we get a reveal right away, the raccoons can really shine and start fucking on these cams. No one's looking to attack. Just as I say that, Sasha going for this random move out. And I say random because we just took 4 farms. Like, we haven't been building anything. That might have been a great window, honestly, for Sasha to attack. This could be a big mistake. QQ, make up your mind. Is it random and bad, or is it a good good move out? You know what, guys? Sometimes random and bad can also be good. I know that's really hard to believe, but, you know, it's the truth. It's technically bad to be doing random move outs without scouting your opponent and seeing what they're doing, because you can get punished for it. It happens this particular time that it would have crushed R22, who had 6 squirrels. And now, since R22's been building army and now puts down his farms, this is going to be a great move out. If this doesn't work out, I would be so surprised. 1 skunk gets taken out immediately. Raccoon's in the back, just powering down these cams. I think this is going to go to R22. He has so much tier 2 left over. Look at this fight. He's going to focus down. I like this. Just focusing down this, oh man, this game is just completely over. What about my snakes? No, I don't care about your snakes, dude. They're still fighting. All he has to do now is sit in his base. This game is over, dude. There's 2 pigs left. He can't build that army ever again. Sasha cannot. He has to do a counterattack. I mean, right? Like, he's trying to get a lot more squirrels. He has a lot of squirrels, but there's 2 skunks, and he's on defense. This game is 100% over. This is a R22 technical victory at this point. Can he throw this game? I really doubt it. He has so much here to just, yeah, this is... We're going to zoom out here, boys, because this game's over. It's now 2-3, R22. Taking his final stand, really. His match point. Wow. Going to game 6. Good fight here. Good series so far. Really good series. This has actually been probably one of the better series of this tournament. Round of 16 was pretty one-sided so far. I don't know if there's really been... Like, I don't think we've seen a single 4-3. A lot of 2-4s. I mean, that QQ versus Fleur fight. I mean, that was pretty impressive. I can't believe Fleur took that guy out. I mean, QQ is pretty fucking strong. Oh man, I learned so much from that series. I used to not believe in myself. I love this windmill animation. It's just so smooth. Look at this. This is all pixel art, guys. It's so good. Ugh, I can't believe I'm sober and talking about this. This is crazy. You know, guys, when you get to be as old as I am, you get to start appreciating the little things in life. You know what's interesting is like these are like old mills that have like they're like abandoned, right? And like when you expand, like you're kind of like you're doing like you refurbishing a home. I never noticed that. Like this is like a desolate like mill. You buy it, and then you like, fix it. It's like a fixer-upper. Huh. Where did the pigs come from? They work the fields. Why is it always pigs? Poor pigs. Working all day long, dude. While these fucking rats are like scrounging for scraps. It's not fair, dude. R22 has a beautiful view. I love the trees here. It's kind of swampland. Wouldn't pick it as my first home, but you know this might be just like what he could afford, and you know you can't diminish someone's value just because this is where they chose to live. Although the thing about being a human being is you can literally live wherever you want if you decide. All right, it's kind of cool. Okay, look at this gimmick. Let's see what he's able to do. Okay, he takes out. It's no, you can't heal up. So it's 60 food for 60 food. Another snake comes out. R22 gonna get punished here. This cam is gonna die. Oh! Gets 80 food there. Maybe it's not gimmicky. You know, I keep saying it's gimmicky, but I don't know if that's true, guys. Maybe I should stop saying it. Maybe it's a skillful opener. I just can't say it. The snake opener skillful. It's like you get 20 food advantage early in the game. I guess it's something, right? Its value is value. I keep saying gimmicky, but maybe it's not. I gotta change my mind. If you okay, here comes R22. He's gonna just try and like get on top of everything here. The thing is, if the snakes just live through this, like the counterattack can be devastating. Oh my god, so much damage in between these snakes. R22 takes out 3 farms. Will he have enough time to get these cams rebuilt? I don't know. And Sasha has 4 farms on his natural while R22 has 2. This counter is going to be brutal. Cams on defense when they're trickling out one at a time is not what you want. This is where cams do not shine. This is where something like a skunk is really, really good. Oh man, this game is it could be close to ending soon. R22 does defend technically, but at what cost? I like this sell here, but this is really brilliant by R22. This is exactly what he needs to do. Squirrel Toad in this position, and look at Sasha teching up. Man, it's just really good decision making on both sides. Wow. I mean, what else can R22 do besides go into Toads here? I think this is where the value of the Toad is really good. It's like you sell off these chameleons. Oh, he's going to go for an attack. It's so hard the way that he played it. You can just never abuse the second base. Like, you almost wanted to go into your 16 farm game on this map just because both naturals are impossible to attack into. And the starting mill has like 1,000,000 health. He's going to go for it though. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm not going to count him out. This is R22 after all. World champion. Tooth and tail. 2025. Okay, Toads are trying to get good connection. Sasha's threading the needle. Oh no, this is it. That's... R22 has 4 farms left. I think he knows it. He walked home, dude. When you ever see anyone walk home? This is like, ah, man, this championship's over for me. Really great series, though, by R22. I really love the way that he played. I think he played really damn well. I think Sasha's just looking so good right now. Can't blame him for losing this match. 2 styles that are, like, equally the same. Equally the same. That's a really great sentence, QQ. Two styles that are very similar, just clashing into each other. Sasha ending up taking it out. So now we're gonna see a Tatanka versus Sasha finals. This is literally like good versus evil. Sasha knows that they're evil in this scenario, but Sasha actually sees himself as the good one. I love it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is gonna be a Sasha Tatanka final. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I am really excited to see the finals. I will not be casting it. I love that. I think Delthea should always cast the finals. I think he has a surprise for all of you guys about who his co-caster is going to be. Hopefully he can make it happen. It could be really great to see. Um, really great series. I'm really happy to have casted that. I love high level tooth and tail. I love you guys. This community is the best community in the fucking world. You guys are so great. Give yourself a round of applause. We're getting to the finals. Can we get a season 2? It really depends on if Sasha and Tatanka can figure out their schedules. One lives in Sweden. Why do I always forget where Tatanka lives? He's not. He's Swiss? I just got yelled. I thought he was from Finland the other fucking day. Yeah, Sweden. He's not Dutch. Definitely not Dutch. Sweden. Thank you, Mr. Ziggy. Um, so one lives in Texas. Texas, Texas, Texas. Yeehaw, doggy! And one lives in Sweden. Oh, yes. Chocolate. What does Sweden people say? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm super ignorant, dude. Um, so great series, and I hope you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my cast, and I hope to see you soon. And yeah. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. Goodbye.